Hey guys, it's me, the Coffee Money Flipper. I'm in my office today just looking at all this stuff that I have to list. I feel a little overwhelmed. I haven't done a lot of listing lately. I had about a month ago we were going to go on a cruise. Our plane was going to leave the exact day that the tropical storm hit western North Carolina, which is where I am. And we were stuck at the airport for 4 nights. But it's all good because we have a camper van. We had food. We camped out in the van, so it was just like a little vacation. We had no idea what was going on around us. Floods and towns being wiped out and millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of damage. People died. So we didn't get to fly out to Miami, but we didn't lose our life and we didn't lose a lot of, our home and things like that. We had a lot of trees down in our yard. Fortunately, they missed our house. But anyway, I just only mention all that because that's why I took a hiatus from eBay. I haven't done much because then we got back. It was cleaning up the yard, the wood, doing various things. And then the cruise was rescheduled. So we, not too long ago, got back from our cruise. We flew to Fort Lauderdale, then went to Miami. We got on the cruise ship, went to Haiti and the Dominican Republic, had a great time with the family. And truthfully, it's just been hard to get back into the same routine as I was before. So I'm going to show you what all I have. Hey, if you see anything that you want me to list on eBay, brother, sister, let me know because I'll be glad to do it because I'm just looking around trying to decide, what do I want to list? I look at the big things. I'm like, do I really feel like packing that stuff right now? I don't have a lot of jewelry. I have what I believe is maybe some cherry Bakelite necklaces, which I know are very high-priced items. I probably should look at those and maybe get those on there. But let me just show you around what we got here. That's cool. I saw one of those on eBay that had sold. Can't remember for what. This is an old prop from one of my movies I did. I was an independent filmmaker, and this was a prop in it. I miss filmmaking. I should get back into it. This is a basketball that has, dozens of autographs, but I don't know if they're real or not. It has Scottie Pippen. I don't know his name. I'm not a basketball person. But it has Larry Bird. It has, I don't know, a few others that I've heard of. But anyway. Oh, I got a lot of Christian Science books. My mother was a Christian Scientist, and I'm not. That's cool. It's a really old Sanzabelt Slack sign, and you plug it in, and it goes up and down and changes the picture. It's very old, retro, vintage, probably 1950s, 60s, racetrack things. There's the king up there. I'm going to list that doggone dog. They're selling for, in the box, anywhere from $30 to $50. An old juicer. Cool elephant. It's a whatever it is, but the pieces broke off here. I have it, like a wall plaque, but I have it, but I just haven't repaired it. Here's one of my necklaces. And then here's the one I like the most. I believe it's cherry Bakelite, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to test it. But yeah, I have all this stuff I really need to get listed. These angels should be listed already because Christmas coming up. And they're retro, vintage. Old pocket knife. This stupid thing goes off like every day at a certain time, and I'm tired of that. I'm gonna smash that with a sledgehammer. Marching soldier guy. This belonged to my kid, who's 15 now, and he didn't want it, so I think he got it when he was 2 or 3 years old. Old frying pan back there that needs refinishing. You know, it needs a little sanding, put oil on it, and to bake it in the oven or whatever. Wigs. That was from my independent movie productions. Hats, which I sell the heck out of hats. Vintage curtains, it's an old Tonka, I forgot the name of it. Tootsie, maybe? I'm not sure. We call him John Bot. He jumped off of a cliff in my movie. That's why his nose is smashed right there. And we're back. Oh yeah, got this. I'm not sure if I want to sell this or not. It's dated on the bottom, like 1917, I think. And it's huge. It's a huge bottle. And the story with that was my dad was from the Everglades, Chokoloskee, 10,000 Islands area, and they used to live on the islands out there when they could before the park took over. Some of my art, my kids' art when they were little. But anyway, you can't live on the islands anymore like that. But this old man would make moonshine during the Prohibition, sell it locally. And there was a huge hurricane come through there. And I don't remember when the hurricane was, if it was like Agnes back in maybe, the 60s, or if it was before that. I think it was before that, because my dad's had that bottle since like the 50s. We had it in our attic. I used to climb in the attic, and it would be up in the attic, and I'd see it. And, he gave it to me before he died. But anyway, the hurricane came through, flooded everything in the bottle. The old man lost the bottle, and it was lost for decades. No one knew, and nobody even thought about it. They weren't looking for it because it's just a bottle. But anyway, my grandfather found it. Many, many, many years later, the old man was dead. His family was dead. There was nobody left, and he found it somewhere in the mangrove swamps on one of the islands. And it ended up in my family. And it ended up in North Carolina, Western North Carolina, and there it is. So I'm not sure. It has a little bit of sentimental value. I'm not sure if I want to sell that or not. Yeah, my office is a mess. So embarrassing. I mean, literally. I don't know if you can see these. These are very famous English, I think, brand of goblets, but I can't remember the name. Yeah, you have to excuse me on that. I probably won't list these. I think I have a couple listed, but I hate shipping glass. I have a lot of stuff like this that needs to be listed. I'm not exactly sure like what kind of stones they are, or glass, or whatever, or what if they're real beads and worth a lot of money. I don't know. I've been in this business. Well, I've been on eBay since 1997, but I've been reselling for over 3 decades. Actually, close to 4 decades. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today, just kind of in my office. I have another big room out here that's full of stuff that's actually listed on eBay. And then there's some other things in there. I have like another office out there that has a rocking chair that I got from my family. My mother used to rock me in it when I was a baby. And I still have that, and I sit in that sometimes. It's kind of like my art room. I have all my art on the walls because I'm an artist, as I said earlier. So, but anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing today. So, just got to decide what I want to list. Some stuff doesn't really deserve to be listed. Some stuff, I don't like to sell things for just $5 or $6. It's just not worth my time. I can take that to the flea market and just sell it just as easy out there and not have to pay eBay fees. I found this interesting necklace. It was before we went on the cruise. It was like a while back. See, I paid $1 for it. You can see it's still got the tag on it. But it's sterling silver and it's handmade. It looks like it's handmade. It's got like designs in the little pieces of metal, the little ovals. But I like that. It was only $1. I was so shocked. And let's see. Probably should sell that. This is just like probably, a little junk piece. It's not really worth anything. This, on the other hand, I've had it a while, and it's kind of like, I'm not exactly sure what those stones are. Like, I don't know if they're coral. I doubt they're coral. I don't know what they are. But it's kind of like cloisonné, enameled, or whatever. And it's kind of a gold tone, but it's got some markings there. And I put this on a jewelry site asking about it. And somebody said this looked like it was old silver from some country. I forgot what country. If it was China or some other Oriental country over there, I'm not sure. But it's got some markings on it. So anyway, I'll eventually sell that. Things that are not worth much, like I think this is, I guess it goes onto a pipe, screws onto a pipe, and it's what you suck on to get the smoke out of. Got another pocket watch there. Oh, look at this. This I found in a river up here in western North Carolina. It's some kind of a stone. I mean, it has a purplish tint to it, like garnet or sapphire or something like that. But look at that. It's just really cool. I've had that for a while, and I came across it, and I said, maybe I'll throw it on eBay sometime and sell it. Old tire gauge. No, not a tire gauge. What is that? Oh, it just goes to the end of a hose, like an air compressor. Huh. Somebody might need that. I could throw that on eBay for a few dollars. I don't mind shipping something like that and asking $7 or $8 for it because it's easy to ship. But definitely not glass or ceramic or anything like that. Let's see. Little Hot Wheels bus. Oh, this is pretty back here, and I want to list that eventually. But I'm not exactly sure what the stones are. And it looks like some kind of carved bone, which you have to be very careful on eBay to sell on bone. You got to specifically say what it is, and there's certain things they won't allow you to list, like if you put cow, like a moo cow. But they say it could be a cow, like a dolphin? Is that what you call their babies? Cows? I'm not sure. Some marine animal. Their babies are called cows. So they flagged one of my listings because I listed something as cow bone. I think you have to just say bovine or something like that. They're really beautiful beads. It's a beautiful necklace. I should list that, but I'm afraid I'm going to get flagged. So I don't know. I have to look up exactly what I have to say because I've been flagged about 5 or 6 times for bone because everything I seem to put is wrong. These little vases, I've had these. I end up breaking them. They're marked on the bottom, but not. It's just a number like P150. They're in my home growing up. So they were old when we got them. And my mom she said she got them in the 1970s or something. This is an old fishing reel. This was my dad's. Is this Shakespeare? No, Pfluger. Pfluger Supreme. So I may sell that. I don't know. I got so many things, like I'm not sure even what they are. Confederate currency, antique reproductions. I was going to say replications, but down here it says unique replicas, and that says reproductions. Basketball cards. I don't know what all this stuff is. This little guy here. It's got some kind of a name on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know, but he's got a little chip right there. He's really cool. Guess he was holding something at one time and he lost it over the years. There's my Imagine VHS, John Lennon. My wife got me this a long time ago. I think we were dating because John was my favorite Beatle. I love John Lennon. Anyway. All right, I just wanted to touch base. I just threw a short on eBay. On YouTube. I'm all mixed up. But I wanted to put a little bit of a longer format video on here. I haven't done that in a while. So anyway, that's what I got that I'm thinking about listing. And hey, maybe I'll do a short on that Sansa sign that I have, because I bet people would love to see that, how it works. In fact, if you want to see it, leave a comment. Maybe if I get enough comments and thumbs up or whatever on this video, maybe I'll go ahead and make a short on that. You may not care. That's fine if you don't care. Anyway, take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.